Hey guys, it's Justin Wayne, also known as the Real Life Hitch, and today I'm going to talk about how to get a girl's number every time.
After Justin demonstrated just how easy it can be to make out with women in public, Cosmo invited him to their show.
You're like a real life hitch.
But in reality, I don't say every time, I just mean most of the times, okay? I want to keep it realistic with my followers. So I don't want you to think that there's anything such as a 100% success rate, because that's not the way it works. Meeting women is similar to playing basketball. You know, you're not gonna get every shot, but you can increase your jump shot to get more shots. The same thing for meeting women. So let me tell you some of the best ways to get a girl's phone number. So first of all, getting a phone number is an important part of the game because that's the only way you can really see her again. So a lot of guys kind of make mistakes where they talk to a girl and they think that, well, hey, maybe she doesn't like me, so I'm not gonna get a number. And that's a big mistake that you guys are making, because even though, yes, maybe some girls might not like you, some of them will. There are 3 different ways to get a girl's phone number. There's indirect way to get a phone number, the direct way to get a phone number, and the friendly way to get a phone number, okay? And the idea is to understand the flow of the conversation before you decide which one you're going to use, because if you use the wrong one, it can be bad. Okay, so I want you guys to do the right thing. So let's go into this. So first of all, there is what you call the indirect phone numbers. So when you talk to a girl and let's say you just didn't have the time to hit on her, it doesn't make sense to just say, hey, you know what, I like you, give me a number, right? Because it's just kind of weird. So you have to go with the flow for the number. That's number 1. This is what's going to happen a lot of times if you're in college or you're in your workforce or anywhere where you kind of had like a nice simple conversation with someone, but they have to go really soon. So it's like when you talk to a girl and like you don't know what the vibe is yet and she has to leave soon or you have to leave soon. You want to just get the phone number quickly and then take it from there. So a way to indirect get the phone number is saying something like this. Hey, listen, I have to run right now and you have to go too. I'm actually having a party. You feel free to come, right? That's one way. Here's one example out of many indirect phone closes that you can use. What I usually do a lot is, let's say if I'm in a place like on campus or whatever, and if I'm talking to a girl and I have to leave, I'm gonna say, hey, listen, we're throwing an after party or a party somewhere and you're free to come and bring friends. All right, is that cool? So if you get to agree to that first, and she says yes, then you say, okay, cool. Give her your phone, say, give me a number. Or you can just ask for a number. It really doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you just do it. So let's say if you're at work, it could be something similar to that as well. It could be, hey, we're having an after work party or I'm gonna be hosting an event. I'll let you know, I'll text you details. What's your number? Very simple. So notice about this stuff, it's indirect. You're not telling her, hey, I like you and let's meet up, or you're not being too friendly either. You're just using an outside reason to get a phone number. And again, you wanna go with the flow. So if you guys are not that close yet, yeah, it is best to have an indirect reason to get a number, just because that was the flow in that conversation. So it makes sense to kind of end it there comfortably. Number 2 is the direct number close, all right? And this is basically when I'm talking to a girl, if you feel confident, you've got that mojo going, or it's kind of flirty, or you just don't give a shit, this is when you're gonna say, hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I think you're pretty cute, or you can say, I think you're sexy, anything like that, I think you're cute, and I totally wanna hang out with you again, give me a number, let's do this. Boom, it's very simple. Again, you don't have to say it word for word. You could say, simple, oh, I like you, give me a number. Or, what do you think about, do you like flowers or roses? She says roses. Do you like white chocolate or dark chocolate? Dark chocolate? Okay, cool. So we're gonna go on a date with chocolates and roses. Which day's good for you, right? And you get that day, it's okay, so that's a date. And then you just give her your number. Again, there's so much things you can do, and we have a way more in our free course over there, but this is just some quick stuff that you guys can use right now to make it work. And lastly, there is the friendly close. So this is when you talk to a girl and it feels good, you guys have a good upbeat vibe, maybe you know from Soul Circle, maybe you met already, or maybe you just met on the street. However, it's an upbeat vibe, whatever, and you can just be friendly and say, hey, listen, you seem pretty cool, let's hang out, give me a number. Boom, very simple. And hanging out basically means just like, it's me and you, let's hang out. It's not like the indirect where it's like, hey, I'm having this party, you could come bring some friends. That's a little bit different, that's more indirect. Or, hey, if you need this homework, give me a number, that's indirect. But the good thing about friendly is that it implies that, hey, me and you are gonna hang out and get to know each other more. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I like her or she likes me. But you better have a friendly vibe than indirect vibe where you have to do a lot more acting, whatever. So that's the great thing about a friendly phone number close, is that it just works in all situations. So even if you meet her on a date and you hit on her later, you can do that if you want to. But many times you're not gonna have the time to always overtly flirt with a girl in every situation, especially where there's a lot of other people involved, or maybe, you know, you don't always have that time to do that, so you have to go under the radar sometimes, or just go straight friendly, and that will do. All right, guys, all in all, this is just some advice on how to get phone numbers. It is an important part of the game. I want you guys to take action in your life right now. I want you to actually check out our free selection course I have just for you to become much better with women in your relationships, in your online dating, everything. We cover everything that you need to do here. It's an A to Z course to get you jump started and making things happen for you. You don't deserve to be alone. You deserve to be with the type of girls that you want to be with. I did it, a lot of my clients have done it, and you deserve to do it too. Peace out.